podcast, The Rhythm. Go live, Vegas on the screen, feeling the flow, so pristine. Boom, as the beats align, electric dreams, they intertwine.
Rock ukulele in a spin, talking life's wild jive, sipping on wisdom with a grin. Midlife mischief keeps it live. Laughs and stories, cheers all around. Raise a glass where wisdom's found. With a sip of truth.
I have menopause.
Profound. The jokes and tales by the fire's glow, discussing changes the season show.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the music to stop. I'm waiting for the music to stop. Okay. Wow. Hi. I'm Rick Elgrin-Elikis. That's Lynn Dula, and you are watching, either on purpose or you've accidentally found us, Midlife Mischief. How are you, Lynn? We didn't see you last week because you was on holiday.
Oh, yeah, holiday.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Was it? Did you have fun?
Yeah. I did. It was something that I wasn't really accustomed to doing. I actually relaxed.
Really? Wow.
Go figure. I
know.
sat by the pool.
Really?
I got in the jacuzzi and I just relaxed. I didn't do too much, and when there was an opportunity to volunteer, I did not.
Okay, good.
I sat back and I was like, I'm
Good.
not going to be the first one to jump up and volunteer. I just let other people jump in and do things. And I, called some friends and family members that are in Florida.
Okay.
They came and I visited with them. And I felt okay doing that. Like normally I would probably have a little anxiety, like, oh, I need to be doing something because I'm here for another thing and I need to be doing that. No, I sat for like at least 4 hours just chit-chatting and visiting. I'd never do that. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but I never sit still long enough to actually engage with someone and have a conversation without my mind being somewhere else, without me thinking about the next thing I need to be doing.
Right.
And or jumping up to go and do something while they're there. Just like, oh, I'll be right back. Let me go run and do this real quick,
Right.
So yeah, that was big for me. That was big for me.
And
it
it
felt
is.
so good.
Congratulations. Yay. That was it. There you go. Thank you. Wow. And this was your family reunion, yeah?
It was my husband's family reunion, and it was their first one. Yeah, it was their
okay.
first one. And I'm on their planning committee, believe it or not.
You have a family reunion planning committee?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I
okay.
sit on 3. I sit on 3.
You're on the family board?
Basically. Now, my mother's family, I am not on their family reunion board. Not for a lack of them trying. I won't get on that board.
Okay.
But my dad's, my mother-in-law's, and my husband's father's side, I'm all on their boards. Yeah, their committees.
Wow. See, I know nothing about family reunions. We don't do them. I mean, I don't think we can, actually, because
Why?
I'm first generation. I come from immigrants. So if we were to have a family reunion, we'd have to go to Australia. So I don't, and that wouldn't be something you do every year. So
Well, some reunions don't happen every year.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do every 3 years, every 5 years. I don't know of any that do more than 5 years for families,
Okay.
but and usually on that fifth year, they do a destination. They go somewhere and do it that way. But I plan a lot of reunions. I just happen to sit on the committees for my personal ones, but we do plan a lot of reunions. But yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fascinating.
It's interesting. It's an interesting concept, and I didn't realize that a lot of people don't do it. I didn't
No,
realize.
no,
I
it's
thought it was. I thought it was just like, you
something
know,
everybody does.
yeah.
No, it's not. It should be. I think it should be because maybe people would be nicer to their family if they saw them more often, like planned specifically to spend time with their family,
Yeah.
extended and the people that you don't see all the time or even talk to all the time.
I know for me, it's important to do it because I have children.
Yeah.
And we have large families starting off. My dad and my mother both come from very large families. And we just don't want our kids to end up dating or marrying their cousin because they don't know that they're cousins.
So that's why you do it.
That's why we do it for the most part. It's like you have to know who your people are, you know?
Okay, yeah. So in my case, it's not likely that I would ever accidentally date a cousin. Yeah, no, not.
No, but you know what? I mean, you have adult children. If they were ever, if your family members were ever to venture into the United States,
Yeah,
or vice versa, your
yeah,
kids were ever to go abroad,
yeah,
you never know how people's paths cross, right? Um, and you just don't want them to not know people that they should know. And also, like right now, my both of my sons go to college, and they have a lot of cousins there.
okay,
They wouldn't know that if they didn't know that they were cousins. Now, they're not all like chummy chummy, always hanging out, but it's good to know that you have family around somewhere, you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
So it's a good thing. We find the value in it, even though
Yeah.
we get on each other's nerves. And listen, it's hellacious planning these things.
Oh, I
It's not a walk in the park at all. And I am the resident bitch when it comes to planning these. I am.
So how
I
many
wear my
people are we
badge
talking?
proudly.
How many people are we
Uh,
talking?
my dad's side of the family, about 200. My mom's side of the family, maybe about 80 will show up for the most part on my mom's side of the family. Um, my husband's family, because it's brand new and it was the first one, so they only had maybe about 30 at theirs.
Oh, okay.
Um, but it's brand new. It's the first one. So the family is much larger than that, but I think they just wanted to test the waters. Like, look, we're gonna send y'all out there to check it out and see how it goes, and then y'all let us know if it's worth, going to.
Okay.
So when they do it next year, we're already getting responses from people saying, "Hey, we want to participate," and
Okay.
you know, go. But yeah, it's a whole thing. Like my dad's family, we have a website, we have Facebook pages, and it's a whole thing. Yeah, yeah, it's a whole thing. We have a bank account. You have a reunion bank account. Yes, it's a whole thing. We have a newsletter that goes out, let you know what's going on in the family, who's graduating, who's moving out the country, and whatever news we send it out. Yep, it's a whole thing.
Really? Like a
Yeah,
website,
yeah,
a bank account, a website, a newsletter?
yeah. Well, listen, my husband's his biological dad, his family, they have a whole town in North Carolina named after them.
Okay.
And they have a huge reunion. Um, and I mean, it's a whole town. Everybody comes from all over the country and out of the country to their reunion. They have a book about their family. They had a PBS special, that a documentary about their family. Yeah, it's a big thing in
Wow.
the
Wow.
melanated community. Apparently, I didn't know that other people didn't do it. I thought all families did it.
No.
Well,
No.
are you saying that because you're from another country, and that's like if you lived in Canada, would you guys do it?
No. No, because it would only be my parents and my sister, her kids, and my brothers and their kids, and we all still live. Other than me, they all live in the same area, and they see each other all the time. And I see family when they come down to visit. Normally, once or twice a year. So,
So I guess you do have you kind of have a reunion. It's not, titled that, but
no.
you guys do all get together at the same time in the same place for the goal of seeing each other and spending time with each other, right?
Christmas. That's what we do at Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah. But I
Now,
think
see,
I think
we don't do that at Christmas.
Okay. Well, we always have because we haven't had family close that we can see all the time. So we always made
Right.
Christmas was the day. But I think when mom and dad used to go back to Australia every year. They haven't been in a while, but I don't think that they did a reunion when they went back. There would be people that they would see, and they would travel around and go and visit everybody. And then if there was more than one family living in one spot, they would all get together, but nothing big or huge.
So no T-shirts with the family
No.
crest or the family name or.
I do have a couple of T-shirts, and I want to order a sweatshirt of Kearney University, of the University of Nebraska, which is in Kearney, and it's got Kearney across the front. So
Okay.
it's that's about as close. I mean, I suppose we could have a reunion here in the U.S. because I did find out that my family goes all the way back to to Boston, and I do have links to Boston on my mother's side. We still have family. They came over in the early 1800s, and then they left. But one member of the family did stay, and the rest went to Australia. And then on my dad's side, there is a Kearney, Nebraska. There's a Kearney, New Jersey. Although they say Kearney. We had to change the pronunciation from what my family says and what people say because nobody could spell it properly. So it's not actually Kearney. It's supposed to be Mom and Dad say Connie. You have to have an accent to say it properly, though, which is why I think they couldn't spell it. So the way the Prime Minister of Canada says his name is actually how you say my name, but it's spelt differently. So it's supposed to be Carney. But I guess that was a branch of the tree that came over. If we had a reunion, though, I would be inviting Obama because his mother is a Kearney.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know
His
that.
mother's maiden name is Kearney.
Oh, see, and that's
From
the
Ireland.
reason why. That's why
From
you guys
Ireland.
should have one. Yeah, that's why you should have one.
So we've
Because-
actually looked into it, and it is part of the same tree. It's a different branch, but it is the same tree. So I don't know how that fits in, but
It does.
there.
It does because the reunion is about bringing all the different branches together.
yeah.
So, it's about so that you'll know who you're connected to.
Yeah.
Regardless of how far, down the line they are. You still want to know who you're connected to and who has children, your kids' ages and
Yeah.
younger and all that good stuff. And you learn a lot of history firsthand
Yeah.
from the elders. You give them a moment and they can talk, honey, and tell you some things. But
Oh, I know.
yeah. I mean, I think your reunion would be very interesting.
There's
because
some
you
people
have so many different people.
Well, there's some people on your friends list on your social media that have the same maiden name that I have. So I've always been very curious if they are in fact, if we're related in some way.
Possibly.
Huh?
It might
Don't
be.
date each other. No, they're women. I haven't seen any connection to any men on your page that are Kearney, but
No.
it's spelt the same way.
Yeah.
And I have noticed it a few times.
I went to school with some Kearneys, and in going to school with them, they married into my husband's family.
Maybe that's what it is.
So yeah, so we do have like Kearneys in the family tree.
Are they
We
from
have
Boston?
Kearney.
The Boston area?
Now, see that I don't know. I know they're in Virginia, so I don't know where they originate from, because Virginia is a melting pot. So a lot of people, especially with military, they come here for the military and then they never leave.
Yeah.
They just put down roots here. So who knows?
Sorry, did I say that out loud?
You did.
Sorry. Okay. Okay, so when you got back, did you end up doing anything? Did you go straight back to work, or are you still in vacation mode?
No, I'm back at work, girl.
Yeah.
I have oh God.
Okay.
I have some events coming up, and one in particular is giving me some anxiety.
Was that a wedding,
Yeah,
or no? You're not doing weddings anymore.
I am. I have, yeah.
You said
don't
you
do
weren't.
many.
You said you weren't going to.
Well, I had this one from that booked before I said
Okay.
that.
Okay.
So now we're just now coming to the end of it. So I got a few more weeks on it, and then we'll be done. To be honest with you, I'm putting the anxiety on myself. It's nothing that they're doing. It's all me. It's all me, and I know that. But
why? You've done millions and millions of these. You don't
well,
need to
yeah.
worry.
But the thing is, if I only had to depend on myself,
It'd be
fine.
Okay.
Right? But when you're planning events, no matter what they are, you have to have so much faith
In other
in
people.
those that are going to do their part. And you always have to have that plan B
Yep.
for those who are not going to do their part, or that let you know at the very last minute, oh, I can't, do this, or I can't do that.
Yep.
So I think the plan B is the part that's giving me some anxiety, just making sure that I can move some things in position if certain people don't do what they're supposed to do. Plus, we're dealing with some traffic nightmares on this particular event. So, okay.
Hello. I don't know. Hello.
You're trying to get that fan out.
I'm trying to get out of the way. So you've got traffic issues there. We have traffic issues here. How about yours? Are they?
I mean, it just seems like it's never ending. They're always doing some doggone road construction.
Right?
I don't remember a time, and I'm born and raised here. I don't remember a time when there wasn't road constructions on these same highways.
Really?
These same streets. It's like, when are y'all gonna really finish this?
Okay.
They never finish anything. It's just always continuous. So
We have a joke here that the orange traffic cones. We have so many on the streets of Las Vegas now that we call them that's the Nevada State flower. There are so many everywhere you go. If you leave the city, you think, okay, it's just in the city. They're just doing work on the roads on the city. No, they're doing it on the highways in every direction that you go in. We've been filming out in the middle of nowhere in the desert, and there are traffic cones, and they're working on the highways out in the middle of nowhere.
wow.
Yeah. So I feel your pain.
Wow.
I don't have to organize people to get around them or anything. So I can't even imagine the logistics of hoping that today the traffic's going to be okay.
Right.
What route are you coming in on? Check and make sure, because there's a lot of apps now. I know we just got an update on in our car. We have a a monitor, for the computer. And we got a new map that shows our car driving along, and it's a little cartoon. And it's
That's
driving
cute.
along the highway. And then there's little traffic cones that pop up, like little cartoons
Interesting.
that pop up. And you're like, okay, we won't go that way. And then you look to see if there's another route. And then there's other traffic cones over here. And then there's smiley faces over here. So you go that way, but then you want to go that way, but you're going this way. And it takes you 20 minutes more. And you didn't know that before you left.
Right.
And we leave now. We always make sure that we leave at least a half an hour early. But sometimes it's not enough because you don't know that somebody just got in an accident.
No.
Right?
No, exactly. And so that's the thing with having to continuously have this conversation with my client.
Yeah.
Because I have to make sure that they understand. I know they say they understand, but I need for them on the day of the wedding to remember that you understood that this could be an issue.
They won't. They'll forget.
Well, that's the point of me always, I can really be a stickler for certain conversations. And so, because I don't want anyone to feel like a vendor dropped the ball intentionally or they did something to cause their day not to, and nothing is, yes, things are important, but nothing is that important for you to ruin the entire day because somebody, just didn't show up in a timely manner or something. So also talking to the venue where the reception is going to be held and saying, hey, I need y'all to give them some grace. You know. My boys are arguing. Can you hear them?
I can hear something in the background.
They're fussing at each other. And like
Aaron's laughing because you said they're fussing. You've never heard that before? Okay.
What does he say? What do y'all call it? They're not fussing?
I don't know what we call it.
Oh,
bickering.
Yeah,
they're bickering, getting on each other's nerves, starting something.
I mean, and it's like he's 19 and he's 10.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even think y'all would have, it's, oh my God.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to when he goes back on campus and things settle back down in the house, because the youngest, he just likes to pick.
Okay.
He just likes to aggravate everybody. That's the phase of life he's in right now, is to be that,
Pain
that
in your
word.
ass.
Yes. And he does it to everyone.
He's 10. 10 is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it is. So I'm looking forward to him growing out of this phase, but also for the 19-year-old to learn how to ignore it.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
You should know he's pushing your buttons.
It's never going to happen.
Intentionally.
It's never going to happen.
Like, why are you engaging?
It's not going to happen. I have the twins had their birthday last Sunday, so I now have a 25-year-old, two 24-year-olds, and a 21-year-old, and they still do it.
Really?
Yes. My brothers and my sister, when they come for Christmas or they come for a holiday, we do it. It is what it is. It just, I don't know. And my mother says the same thing. How old are you? She just sit there going, how old are you? I think the secret is for the mom to learn to ignore it. That's the secret. You have to just not pay attention to it.
Well, do you know who's the master of that around here?
Lauren?
My husband.
Oh, your husband. Well,
he hears nothing. He hears nothing. He sees nothing.
I think it's a man thing.
They could be back there sounding like they're tearing down the walls.
Yeah.
And he does not react.
Yep.
At all. He doesn't come out the room. He doesn't yell. And they're back there where he is, on the other side of the house. But let me walk into the bedroom when he's sleeping all of a sudden, just the idea of me opening the door wakes him up. He like wakes up like, what's going on? What's going on? And I'm like, but you didn't hear all that screaming and hollering in the hallway a few minutes ago, but you hear me open the door.
Yeah.
Like, make it make sense.
I can't, because he does it too. He's sitting right there looking at me, and he does it too. I don't know. I think we're going to be that old couple where he has a hearing aid and he just turns it off. And I'll just be yap, 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 yap. And he'll just turn his hearing aid off and he won't hear anything I say. That's where we are. Because he does the same thing.
It might be reversal now, though, because remember when they were babies, if you were anything like me, I could tune them out when they were crying, when they were babies.
Yeah.
I heard them. But I didn't engage, and it didn't bother me to hear them crying as babies. Whereas he would freak out if he heard them crying, like, "Oh my gosh, they're crying! What's going on?" Rena. That is definitely the secret. Yeah. Hey, Rena.
I told you, yeah. But you know what? I can deal with any of that. I can even, unless I'm having a day like today. I don't know that I could deal with it because I'm having an off day. I admit it. I feel fine, but I know that there's something that's not quite right. I don't know why. I don't know how. I'm having more hot flashes than I usually do. And I've been so stressed and I'm not sleeping and I know it's self-inflicted because when I can control those things, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But when you throw everything at me all at one time, I can only do what I can do, and then I get overwhelmed, and that's when I start getting the hot flashes. I start getting bitchy. I start getting cranky because I just need a minute to just figure this out and breathe and figure out how to get through everything and not aggravate like all of my symptoms of menopause all at one time. And it's not always easy to do, but one of the things that I cannot handle is when one of my kids gets upset about something and they're genuinely hurt or upset. That'll throw me off completely because I can ignore everything else. If they're picking on each other and calling each other names, I ignore it. I don't care.
Yeah.
But if one of them is going through something and then the other one, says something that's not nice, then that'll tip me right over the edge, and then batten down the hatches because everybody's getting it. Everybody. I don't care if you started it. I don't care if you were in the room. I don't care if you were involved. Everybody in this room is going to pay for the comment that one just made.
Yep.
I can't, there's nothing I can do about it other than maybe don't say it in the first place and I won't get upset.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that.
I have had a week. Let me.
So listen, tell me about the recordings that you guys have been doing out in the desert. At the saloon, the Pioneer.
At the Pioneer Saloon?
Isn't that what it's called?
It is. I did ask them on your behalf because I was I was out there yesterday and the day before, and I asked, do you guys have an issue with DEI? And they looked at me and they're like, what? No. What are you talking about? And I'm looking around and I'm like, I don't see any people of color here. I just see white, like everywhere. And they're like, well, that's because not everybody's working all at one time. They were on a different shift. Apparently, there are some people. There are several people on staff that are of color, or what did you say, melanated?
Yes, melanated.
Is that what we're using now? We're now using melanated. Okay. Thank you for telling me. I didn't know. So I do have your back because you said you would not go if there was nobody there that looked like you. So
especially in the mountains.
I did my research and I got you covered.
The desert and the mountains? No, ma'am.
I got you covered.
Okay.
There are some people of color there.
They need to be there with the welcome sign saying we're here.
But the funny part is, they said the exact same thing when they went for their interview that you said.
Really?
They're like, this is a very small town. I don't see anybody that looks like me. Do you not hire people? And they were like, of course we do. Yes, there is. Don't worry, we got you. So,
I mean, it's really important.
I think so.
It's really important to feel like you have, even if you don't know them,
Like you're gonna make it out.
yes,
Yeah,
or
I get that.
we're gonna band together to try to get out.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those things where, yeah,
Yeah.
you just don't want to be the only chocolate chip in the whole
In the
bowl
cookie.
of vanilla ice cream. You're by yourself.
That I understand. So I did ask around, and people thought I was a little crazy, but I did it anyway. I'm like, I just want to make sure I can tell her that she can come if she wants to. They thought it was weird, but there you go. So,
Why would they think that was weird though? Because they are so comfortable with not seeing us around that often, and why are we all on the same shift?
no, it's just that when I've been there, it's been specific people that have been on shift because we're filming those specific people right now.
Okay.
No.
Like it's the spook shift.
Spook shift. No, that's for Halloween. Saving that for later.
Oh, God.
No, it's. They thought it was weird because they have hired
Lisa.
people. They have hired people of all different of all different denominations and colors and religions and everything. I don't have my glasses on.
So it's not a
Hi,
focus
Lisa.
for them.
No, it's probably one of the most comfortable places to work that I've ever been. And, oh, here we go. I want to be the very... Should I read this out loud? I don't know. No, I'm not reading that out loud.
Stuff.
I want to read
He's
it.
doing Pokemon. Don't read his stuff. Not tonight. Hi, Robert.
Hi, Robert. I'm not reading that out loud. Anyway, it's actually one of the most comfortable places I've ever been to film in, where people make you feel very welcome because nobody is pretending to be something that they're not. And
Nice.
every single person that you meet there, it's like they left all of everything, the stereotypes and everything, they left it in Vegas, they left it wherever they were. And this is like a little place where everybody is equal, everybody is the same. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It's a biker bar for some people. For other people, hi Robert. Other people, it's a place you go for great barbecue. If you want to listen to live music and you want to hear a great band, they have all kinds of different things going on.
It's a place that we wish all places were like.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Where you can just be who you are and be comfortable in your own
Yes.
skin and not have to worry about
Yes.
what anyone thinks.
Yes. But on top of it, everybody is fucking nuts. I mean, these people are crazy. but they are so they embrace it in such a way that it is probably the most fantastic situation you could ever find yourself in. Because
Wait, wasn't there a television show like that called
the Osbournes.
no, oh my God, not them. No, what was the one where the rich family ended up getting poor and they ended up in this little hick town?
Shit's
They
Creek.
had to-
Shit's Creek.
Yes, Shit Creek.
Yeah.
Isn't
It's
kinda
a lot like
'cause
that.
The people in that town were kind of weird, right? They were
It's
kind of
kind
off.
I never thought of it that way, but it is kind of like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I've only seen a
It's,
couple of episodes of that, but
I
know,
have
got
some.
confused.
I have some behind the scenes photos that I will send you. I tried to send them to Aaron so he could put them up, but they didn't. I don't know what's wrong with my. Yeah, everything. So I'll send those to you when we're done here, and you can take a look at what we were up to. But this weekend, it was on Friday. We were up there filming. It was a biker rally.
Ooh.
And I don't mean like pedal bike. I mean like
No.
biker gangs.
Wait, gangs
Yeah,
or clubs?
gangs. Well,
Ooh.
yeah, not clubs. No. Mm-mm.
Well, you know,
It's neutral
wait,
territory.
they have-
It's
they have
neutral
changed
territory.
that.
It's neutral territory. So there are rules. You are not allowed. No fighting. And if there's fighting, you are kicked off the property and you have to leave.
Wait, these are actual gangs.
Gold Springs. Good Springs. Sorry, Gold Springs. I don't know where that came from. Good Springs. It's just outside of
These
Vegas.
are actual gangs.
Yes. There's several of them. Usually they don't.
I mean, I know. I thought gangs were no longer a thing. I thought the gangs all turned into social clubs. So there's
Well,
a
you can-
biker club.
You can
a
call it
car
whatever you want,
club.
but yeah, sure. You can call it that if you want to. But there's no fighting allowed. There's no if you're
The
gonna
fact
do
that you have to say there's no fighting allowed to a biker gang.
But you know what? The next day,
Like, this is neutral territory, guys.
Yeah.
Keep your guns and your knives,
Yeah.
you know, put them away.
Yeah.
We're just going to have a good time.
Exactly.
Like,
And they do. They do. That's the thing. That's what I'm telling you. It's like some magical place out in the middle of nowhere where everybody gets along. Most of the time. Now, there have had instances where there are issues, which I'm hoping we will catch on camera. Yes, we will. But in the meantime, everybody is playing nice. Then the next day, there was a big... do you know, you'll have to ask your kids. I don't know if you asked your kids or not, if they play a game called Fallout New Vegas.
I know they know about Fallout. I don't know if they know about
New Vegas.
Vegas.
Well, that's
Roadhouse type fighting. What is Roadhouse fighting, Robert? What is that?
with guns and knives. Was that a movie?
Like the Wild Wild West? Lots of gangs.
So, yeah,
still.
there's these
Really,
are
Lisa?
well these are motorcycle gangs. So these aren't like street gangs or Pee-wee style biker gang. Well, I wouldn't call these people that. I wouldn't at all. Unless I wanted to be.
So what are some of the names of the gangs? Like, do they have cool names?
The Mongols is one of them. That's the one.
Mongrels.
Mongols, I think. But I don't know if I don't know what they are. I haven't got that far. That's
So do they have like territories or something?
Yes.
I need you to interview the biker gangs. I need you to do an interview. I want to know.
we will. Well, you'll have to watch the show and find out.
Like, where's your territory and what are you fighting over? Is the land really yours that you're fighting over, or does it belong to the state and you're just claiming a piece of it? Like, I need to know.
Well, I think
Is
they
it-
come from. I think they come from California, and they come from other areas as well. So, but they usually don't gather until the fall because it's too hot in the winter, in the summertime to be, doing anything. We didn't see a lot of people when they were tons of bow still. Yeah, there's a lot of biker gangs, but unless there's a problem, they're not a problem. Like, I have yet to meet anyone, and it could just be me. I don't have a problem. You can take me and put me right smack in the middle of a biker gang, and I'm fine. Like, I don't have an issue. But I also, I don't cause trouble. I try not to.
Yeah, because you're so cool about this whole thing. You're just like,
just-
yeah, there's plenty of biker gangs out there, and
Yeah.
they have a whole day. And
Oh, there's
and
a
I'm
lot
like,
of stories that I know now that, some of the things would be like, what? Huh? What? It just, until somebody gets hurt or I see something bad, it doesn't,
from Lima. Where's Lima? Is that
I
like
don't know
New
where
Mexico
where's
or
Lingma.
Texas? Where is that?
I don't know. Correct. You know, I mean,
Do they have biker chicks?
yes. Yes, they
I'm
do.
sorry. This is so television esque to me.
It is. But we don't have to do anything. That's the thing. We have found a place where we don't have to do anything. We just show up with cameras.
Just sit back, put the camera up, and watch it happen. Right? Let it make magic.
Yeah. Yeah. Like when
That
we
is
drove up
awesome.
yesterday, it was a convention for the video game Fallout New Vegas, and they were having some kind of convention where there were people all dressed up, and when we drove up, they were all out on the patio, and you saw these people, and some of them were wearing masks, and some of them had camo on, and they were wearing masks, and they had glasses, and I'm like, oh shit, gotta go.
Is
Turn
it like a
around.
Pokemon type thing, or
It's
like
more
when they
of
do?
a.
What are they doing when they get there? Are they playing the game? They actually
They
playing
had
the game?
games that they were playing against each other. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that sort of thing, but these are grown up people who do, and I'm not going to judge them for it because it makes for good TV for us. But they cosplay, I guess. I don't know. I've never been into cosplaying. It's not my thing, but there are a lot of people that like it. And apparently, when it's 115 degrees out there, they like to go out into the desert all dressed up and eat barbecue. Is what they do.
You gonna get your pie?
Which one is it?
It has an A on it.
Hey.
Sorry. Lauren just walked in. She looking crazy. Got a bonnet on, and she's
Okay.
looking like she's ready for bed. I cannot believe okay. I can't wait to see some of this stuff.
Well, I
like-
mean, we showed you the pictures last week or the week before that. Remember, of the burlesque? We showed you those, right?
that was good.
I mean, it was
That
quite
was
it
good.
was quite a show. So, I mean, you know, there's one coming up. There's an event coming up that I am so excited for. It's a bring your own pool. So we're gonna bring you bring a wading pool. You have to do one of these events, Lynn. Seriously, it's a bring your own pool. So you take a wading pool.
You told me that it's like those little kiddie pools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they've got a big patio outside that goes around the whole building. So you take your own pool, you set it up on the patio, you put water in it, you sit in it, and they bring you your food. I mean, what more could you possibly want? Other than a real pool, where, you know, but this is a close second, right? Shout out to my friend Marie Consoy, who's watching and turning 35. She's still too young to watch this show. But hello, Marie.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. 35, wow. You know, I was, I have notes here. I wanted to mention that to you. Am I the only one out of the people that are watching right now that get a little irritated with these face cream people who are in their 20s and they're putting their wrinkle cream on and they're saying, "Oh my God, I got a wrinkle here. I have to get rid of it. Look at this cream. It does miracles. It just gets rid of everything." You know what? I'd like to see somebody in their 60s putting the same thing on, and I want to see their wrinkles go away. Then I'll buy it. But I'm not buying face cream from a 20-year-old who has a laugh line or a line on her face because she slept on the wrong pillow. No. Just thought I'd bring that up. Just a random thought.
I don't get those commercials in my timeline, so I I probably will now since we're talking.
Because, sorry.
But I wasn't before.
I see them all the time. It drives me crazy.
I
Because
get
you know
really
they're not
weird stuff.
you know they're not real. Okay, but I get stuff on bonnets and silk bonnets. And,
Do you
and
really?
I do all the time. All the time. Yeah. There's one that I saw that it ties in the front, like it's got a really thick band, and then you tie a little bow in the front. That one looks
Rita,
nice.
that
one
is-
looks nice.
that is- that
Perimenopause
is
can
good.
start as early as 35.
Birthday wish.
It can, but that doesn't matter because they still have a very long way to go.
That
Cream is
oh,
on the-
Robert, you're
Thank you, Aaron, for sharing that with us. I appreciate you. Don't be a hater.
Lisa's like, don't be a hater.
Yeah, that's because she owns a spa. She doesn't have to worry about it. But for the rest of us who don't own a spa, some of us have to try and figure out our wrinkle cream, and it doesn't help if the person is 20, 25, or 30. It doesn't. I want to see someone who's in their 60s who doesn't have billions of dollars and already has Botox putting on face cream, and then I'll think about
Can
it.
I say that I don't personally know any woman, and I'm not saying they don't do this. I'm just saying I don't know any that of color that does wrinkle cream or
I was not
Botox.
wishing what on her? Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
I wasn't
Okay,
wishing that
Nina.
on her either. No, I wouldn't wish perimenopause on anybody. No, not until you're much, much older. Yeah, I agree. Sorry, Lynn, what were you saying?
no, I don't know anybody that wears that uses wrinkle cream or that gets Botox that is melanated. I don't know any. I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying I don't know anyone that uses it, that does it.
I have wrinkles everywhere. We all do at our age. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But it's also nice to find a cream that, moisturizes and
So does it
moisturizes
work?
and helps.
So
I
tell
don't
me about
know.
wrinkle creams. Do they
I don't
work?
know. I don't know. I don't think they do.
Is it kind of like a cellulite cream? You put it on
don't
and you want it to work. You want to wish it into motion, but in actuality,
that might
it
be
does
what
nothing.
it is. That might be what it is. It's just
Okay.
all witching and hoping.
Because I tell you, cellulite cream does nothing. I don't care
No,
what they
it
say.
doesn't.
It does nothing, and no, it doesn't work.
No, I don't think that it does either. But I think it's genetic. I think it has everything to do with what you eat. I think it's more your diet. I think it's where you live. I think it's your lifestyle. I think it's DNA. I think it's whether or not you have emotions. I don't know. I laugh a lot, so I am automatically going to have more than somebody who doesn't laugh ever. And I have
I'm
noticed.
going to start checking my face for
Don't
wrinkles.
start.
Then. I don't
Don't
ever
start
consider
doing that. That's crazy.
I don't consider whether I have wrinkles or not.
They help,
They
but never
help,
eliminate.
but never
ongoing.
eliminate.
Yeah, it's something that you have to do all the time. Right.
I'm just going to say, you know what? Let the wrinkles come. Let the gray hair come. Let it all do what it's supposed to do. I'm not trying to stop any process of life at this point.
No,
I don't have the patience. I don't
the
have
time.
the time. I don't have the desire, and I'm
laugh
not
with me more,
vain
yes.
enough to care.
Robert, you always make me laugh. This is very true. And now I've inflicted that on Lynn. I am so sorry. Yes, all those things for Cal. Yes. Yeah. I think it has I think that's what it is. So I think it's just vanity at the end of the day. It's
Yeah.
vanity. And if you do it for someone else, I think that's wrong.
Yeah,
I
me too.
mean, if you want to do Botox, God bless. We talked about this already. I've thought about it, but I can't commit to that because that's a lifetime. And I don't know how long I'm going to live. And I don't know that when I'm 80,
No.
I'm going to remember to go and get my Botox shot. I may have dementia by then. I have no
Well,
idea.
Robert, I am aging gracefully. Thank you very much.
I think
I
that's
am
the key.
definitely not caring at all. I'm just like, you know what? If I'm gray, I'm gray. If I have a wrinkle or a faux pas or whatever, I don't care.
A poop.
It's like, take me as I am. You know, my personality will always be amazing, and that's all that should matter.
Amen.
But
Amen.
yeah,
I
I don't
think
really
it's.
care about the rest.
I think you have to be in a place where you can look in the mirror at yourself, and if you are happy with what you see, then that's important. If
Yeah.
you're not happy with what you see, then you go from there. Then you fix
Yeah.
whatever it is that you are not happy with. The hardest part for me, I think, is the whole disappearing thing when someone who is a lot younger walks in and everybody stops talking to you and they just automatically, and it is what it is. And I dare any woman who
You're
buys
right,
the
Robert,
sexy
it
part.
is.
You know what? I've heard that. I have heard.
It is.
It's, you know what? Men don't care about the things that we think they care about.
They don't. And let me tell you, I don't know any man, young or
Self-love
old,
I
that
agree, Lisa.
is
Self-love.
looking for a woman to have a BBL, that is looking for a woman to have fake boobs, that's looking for a woman to pump up her lips with collagen or whatever. Like, I don't know of a man who ever said, yeah, I want her to do these things.
Yeah.
Most of them are like, they don't really care.
No.
It's like, okay, if you have it, you have it. If you don't, if you ain't got big boobs, you don't have big boobs. They'll work with it. They'll
Yeah.
figure it out, right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to have a big, I don't even understand this whole BBL thing. I really don't understand.
What's a BBL? Pardon my ignorance.
I don't know what the acronym stands for, but I just know it's when women get those injections in their butts.
Know what you bring to the table. Exactly. I think.
It's like, you seen those women that got butts that look like you could set a tray on the back of it? Like,
I have. I don't have
like
that.
the Cardi,
but I've
like
seen
Cardi B. Have you seen her behind her?
I've
Yeah,
heard
it's like-
BBL before. I just don't know what I self-love a lot, but my hand and my
Girl, I'm gonna look up what is a BBL.
Lynn, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna apologize for that. Yeah. Yeah. It's got very quiet in here.
Oh, it's a Brazilian butt lift.
Okay, that's why I've heard it, because I watched Botched and they've talked about that not going well. This is another reason why I would never do plastic surgery, because I watched Botched and I've just seen what can happen, and I know my life. And believe me when I tell you, if there are odds against something
Yep.
happening, I am
I'm the
those
one.
odds. I'm
too.
that person. Even if it's only 1%.
I am a 1%er. Not the
Not the good one.
financially.
Yeah.
Not the financial 1%, but I am a 1%er in every other aspect. If it can go wrong, I'm in that little gap that, I'm the person that is going to go wrong.
I'm assuming, Lisa, that wow comment was from Robert. And again, on behalf of myself and Go Live Vegas, I am sorry. I'm really sorry. On behalf of Midlife Mischief, I am very sorry. On behalf of Texas, I am very sorry. Oh, no.
The tiny one can't take a hint.
You're funny. You're very, very funny. Very, very funny. No more comments. Oh, there's more. Me too. Yes, Rena. Me too. Yes, it's okay. Well, I it's not okay, because if we say it's okay, he's gonna do it more. I know I've known Robert for a very long time. Don't encourage it. Don't encourage it. I love you, Robert.
Oh, well,
I do. I love you, Robert. At least it's not what it usually is, but
are you still working on our experiment?
I yes and no. I have not yet. I've been very busy filming, and so you're gonna have to give me a break. I will do that tomorrow. I'm even gonna write it down right now. Okay, I'm writing it down right here. Work on.
My house smells like collard greens, and it's driving me crazy.
Yawny eggs. I love y'all too. Yeah. I hope you are okay down there in Texas and your end, Robert. I don't know what's going on with the Rio and the flooding, but I do think of you guys and everybody that we know that's down there on the Rio. I do think about you guys. I thought about everybody the other day when that hit the fan, and my heart goes out to you guys. I am not sending thoughts and prayers because that's just, but my heart goes out to you guys. So, anyway, back to what we were filming. We are still filming. We're still filming the pilot. That's going to take a minute. We are actually, are you ready for this? We're actually going to take the motorhome out there. I know.
Really?
Yeah, we're taking the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we
you
need
planning
to
to stay a while?
because we need to because put them under my. Is that what I'm supposed to do, Rena? Put them under my pillow. Will that work? Because something that I read said I'm supposed to insert it.
Yeah,
I would do
sleep with
Botox
it.
on my wrinkled forehead if I had them. You know what, Lisa? Somebody mentioned that to me at one point, and I was born with wrinkles on my forehead, so I don't know what I would look like if you took them away. I don't think I'd look like me anymore. I've had them for 55 years.
Have you ever seen Christmas with the Cranks?
Every year, and I know
And
you watch it.
He got the Botox.
Yes. But the stuff's coming out his mouth.
That is one of my favorite
Yes.
scenes. I love that
Exactly.
movie.
Exactly. Might get deployed to Kerrville for relief efforts. And if you do, can you let us know, please? And if you need anything, let us know, okay? Prayers for
Absolutely.
Texas. Robert is down in Texas. That's where we know Robert from, is from Laredo. So if you do go down there, Robert, can you let us know? And if you need anything, let us know. It's that just, it's funny because we were there, and if I could find the pictures, I don't know, Aaron, if you have any photos of when the Rio flooded that one year we were there. There was one year that we were there where there was a hurricane that hit, and everything seemed to be fine until 2 days after the hurricane. And then all of a sudden, with no warning whatsoever, the Rio started rising, and it did not take very long. It took less than a couple hours, and all of a sudden the entire city of Laredo was flooded, and you couldn't tell where the border of Mexico was. Like, there was no more border to Mexico. It was all one big water thing.
Wow.
And it was devastating. It took out a lot of farming stuff. I thought you said you needed to do that before the first time you used them. Yes, and I haven't used it yet. That's what we were talking about. I had wrinkles. I'm not reading it. I'm not reading it.
Oh, I get it.
That took a while.
I had to keep saying it over and over again. Like, what is he talking about?
I love you so much, Lynn. I really do.
Is that the aha moment?
I'm gonna have to start in the gutter every time I read something from Robert. I'm just gonna have to start in the gutter and climb my way out because I had no idea what he was talking.
That's why I didn't want to read it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy, oh boy. All right. I lost what I was. Anyway, like I was saying, we lived up on higher ground, so we didn't have any issues with flooding. But a lot of the people, unfortunately, a lot of the people that did not have a lot of money lived down closer to the river, and they didn't have insurance. They had nothing, and they lost everything, and it was devastating.
Wow.
But we did get help from the state of Texas and FEMA and everything. Unlike now, where that's the sad part for me, is them trying to figure out what's going to happen next. And I hope they get the help that they need. I really do. I hope that they get the help they need. So that's all I'm going to say about that part. I wish I had the pictures. I don't have the pictures. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. So what else are we filming, Aaron? Yeah, we're taking the motorhome up there probably this week, because we have to be up there. We've been going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and we're missing a lot of stuff, a lot of footage that we need to get, because a lot of shenanigans happen when there's not a lot of people around. So we want to be up there.
Stay up there for a while.
Yeah, just for a couple of days.
Yeah,
and then we'll be back on the weekends. I think, or at least on Sundays, we'll be back, do the show. We might do a podcast from up there if we can figure out how to do it. Aaron got my naked pictures. Well, at least he sent them to Aaron and not me. So thank you, Robert. I appreciate that.
Oh, he's a smart man. He knows.
Yeah.
He doesn't want any problems with Aaron. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not want that smoke. Okay.
Yeah, so it's just easier that way. I can also cook, and I can have my coffee, and I don't have to get up early. I can still get out of bed and wander over to the saloon in my jammies. You know I won't.
So are you only getting footage on the inside of the saloon? Is that what it is, or are you like?
No. It's taking place. Most of our filming is in the saloon, but we are incorporating the rest of the town as well. But we've been waiting for release forms and everything, and I think we've got most of the people in the town on board. They're all very excited. So let's see what happens. Yeah, it's going to be very exciting, and it's a lot cooler up there. I'm not reading it. Unless it's clean, don't post it. Okay, I'll read them afterwards. I'll say so I can see what he actually said. But everybody's on board. The thing is, if we have people who live there and they work in the saloon, sometimes we will have to go to places outside the saloon with those people if the storyline needs it. So we did have to get everybody on board, and it's like an old ghost town, but people live there. It's kind of cool, really.
Do they have like a mayor or?
Yeah,
the
guy who owns the saloon. Yeah.
I think you told me that once before, and I thought you were joking.
No, I was serious. Yeah. He wasn't elected or anything, but he just came with the saloon, I guess. And that's what he said. So they just embrace it. Unfortunately, it does mean that if something goes wrong in the town, they get the phone call in the middle of the night. And they're like, I own the saloon. Dude, that's it. That's not my problem. But they can't do that. So somebody has to deal with it.
Is there a hospital nearby? Or
no, in the city.
How far is the city? And what
it's
city
just
is
around
it?
in Vegas. It's just around the corner. It's just around the other side of the mountain. But
30 minutes.
But
10.
you have to drive down to the highway and then down into Vegas. So it's 20 minutes to the highway, and then it's probably another 20 minutes before you hit anything in the city.
Wow. So if they have a medical emergency out there,
They have
medevac.
to a degree. Everybody is trained in basic first aid. The people who own the saloon are a little bit more trained in first aid. And there is a fire department, there's an ambulance, but they won't come until you have done triage. So the people who own the saloon have to do the triage, and while they're waiting for the ambulance. So when the ambulance gets there, they can just pick the people up and take them directly into Vegas. If it's bad enough, there is space for a helicopter to land, and they can medevac them. But I mean, it is what it is. It's been that way since what, 1913? 1913 was when it was built. Yeah. Yeah. So they're used to it. But this is why we're doing
You're
it.
interrupting me for that.
Uh-oh.
I'm live.
Ruh-roh.
Put it back.
I see that face. See that face? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I can't get a break.
Breathe in through the nose.
The crazy part is they will interrupt me for anything.
Yeah.
They will never interrupt my husband for nothing. He could be watching television, playing with his sack, and they will not interrupt him. Oh, my bad. But no.
Yeah, that's how it works in my house too. I don't know why.
I've sat here tonight and told them this, I don't know how many times that I am in my podcast and I'm live, and they're like, okay, and they're like carrying on. Like I said, nothing. Like I said, absolutely nothing.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I think that's not going to go away until they all leave. They all have to leave. Then it'll go away, and then you'll miss it.
No, my mom used to say that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I
And guess
have no
what?
proof, so I can't.
I may have to go away before they do, because I don't
This-
think they're ever going to go away. I
Yeah.
think they're going to be like a bad rash that just keeps coming back.
I think
I
your last two may actually be though. Yeah, they may. I don't know. I cannot confirm nor deny any of the rumors. I'm not going to give you hope where there is none. But I don't know. Especially in this economy, we don't know what's
I
going to
was
happen
gonna
tomorrow.
say,
So I mean,
yes.
there you go.
The economy will make everybody live together forever.
Exactly.
The economy will have like 3 or 4 families living under one roof, because what?
These are the pictures of Laredo, Texas, when we lived there, and the Rio Grande. Oh, yeah, you haven't put. Okay, he hasn't put it up, but Aaron's found a couple of the pictures where you can see, or he's working on it.
What year was that when it flooded?
What year was that? Do you remember? 2000. Where did we live? 2014, maybe? 2012. 13 or 12. 2013 or 2012. Because we would always get the hurricane.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. So what you're looking at on the left is what it usually looks like. That's the Rio Grande. That's the river. That's the bridge that crosses over to Mexico. So it's the Mexico is on the part with the trees. That's Mexico, and the part without the trees with the looks like a pathway going towards the bridge. That's Texas, and then the picture where everything is flooded that's the Rio. There's no more division between Mexico and Texas, and that happened a couple of times. Yeah, it just would. that was a big one. That one took a while to clean up. There you go. That's the main. Oh, he hasn't put it up yet, but the next picture is the. There it is. That's the main bridge going across to Mexico, and so the border would be approximately right smack in the middle of that bridge. But as you can see, there's no longer, like normally there's land there.
Wow.
And, you know, it was very interesting because both sides cooperated with cleanup. Both sides, nobody did anything they weren't supposed to be doing. It's not like they had mass people getting in boats and coming over into the U.S. It didn't happen. Everybody worked together to clean everything up. Everybody behaved. Everybody was good. If there was loss, everybody helped. So, I mean, you know, be careful what you listen to for the stories. They're not true. Some of them might be, but most of them are not. So, but yeah, we're gonna be taking the motorhome up. We're gonna be staying up there for a couple of days, and I think we may, if we can, we may be doing a live stream from up there, and so that people can get a little bit of a sneak peek and maybe meet some of the people that we're hanging out with up there, and
I
show
would like
people.
to see the saloon owner.
You know, he reminds me of Owen Wilson.
No.
Yes. Hand to God. Even the way he talks, even the
That
way he
is
speaks.
hilarious.
It's very unnerving because you do think, you actually think you're talking to Owen Wilson. Like he's
Oh, that's hilarious. I love Owen Wilson.
his nose is not crooked. You know
It's
how
not broken.
Owen Wilson's nose is a little
Yeah.
crooked?
That's because it was broken.
Steven's nose is not crooked. His nose is perfectly normal. But other than that, they're both. He has an accent. He's originally from Louisiana, so he's got an accent, and the way he speaks is exactly the same.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that is so funny.
Yeah. So it's a little weird, but nicest people you could ever meet. Really, really sweet people, and a lot of fun. And they have to put up with the circus that is the Pioneer Saloon. They have amazing food, fantastic food, barbecue. Everything's barbecue, and that they always have something going on, and it's always fun. It's just a happy place, and I've been having a really good time up there. I really have.
Have the kids gone up there with you guys yet?
Tegan came up when we went up there. I think Wednesday night we went up. Tegan came with us for a little while, and it was funny because we drove over the hill, and she points. The first thing she does, she's like, "Hey, I know that hill. I've died on that hill quite a few times." She's like, "That's really cool," because she plays the game Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, I was
So
like,
she knew exactly, like, that's why she wanted to go out there. So she knew exactly where she was, because the video game is based on the Pioneer Saloon and Good Springs. So if you drive in there and you play the game, you know exactly where you are.
yeah.
Yeah, so she had fun. She met a couple of people. We were up there pretty late that night, so she got to see a little bit more than most people do. Rory, it was a lot for Rory, so I don't think he's going to be going back. I think they broke him.
What did they do to Rory?
I think he said he heard things and he saw things that he probably shouldn't have. And
Is that this? Wait, is that the ghost?
No, he didn't. He didn't see any ghosts. He just.
Oh, this was the real people.
This was the real people. The poor guy ended up having to film for me when I was doing my interviews with the with the staff, because we're not going to be doing, if you watch like a Real Housewives or one of those shows, there's testimonials where you see them. Yeah, we're not doing that. So I need to get to know some of these people because I don't know them, and the easiest way for me to get to know them is to interview them and ask them a lot of questions. Well, Rory was filming one of the people for that, and I guess some of the answers kind of freaked him out a little bit. It didn't bother me. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Nothing seems to bother you, Raquel. I mean, really.
No, it doesn't.
Nothing seems to bother you.
I just kept saying, we'd start laughing, and we'd both look at each other and say, we listen, we don't judge. We just listen, we don't judge. So, I mean, I was listening to the answers of the questions so that I can get to know the people, so I can figure out the storylines and direct people and where I want things to go and how I want it to look. And in order for me to do that, I have to get to know these people. So it's very tricky to get to know someone when they're running around working all the time, right? You can't just interrupt them and say, hey, could you sit down with me for a cup of tea or something? So I have to do these interviews. And unfortunately, I think Rory maybe heard some things on the interview that he'd never heard before. It is what it is. It was overwhelming. It's also a lot. We threw him in the deep end. I mean, it's not easy filming something like this. It's not like filming a wedding. It's not like filming something, a podcast. It's, there's a lot of moving parts. We've got several cameras going, and I'm telling him to do this, and I'm doing it really quickly. I don't have to worry about Aaron because Aaron knows what he's doing. So I will just say, Aaron, this is what I want. Aaron goes and he does it. And I trust him, and he's good at what he does. But Rory is very new, and I think it was just too overwhelming for him. So he's gonna stay here and do some editing, I think, instead. So they broke my baby. He'll live. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
So 2 down, 2 to go.
Yeah, so Tegan was fine. I mean, Tegan was okay. She's more like me. She was like, yeah, whatever. I mean, I just don't... She tunes it out. She doesn't hear anything. So if she doesn't want to hear it, she just tunes it out. The twins, I would never take up there at all.
Why?
I don't know how... Like, it's hard to describe this place. I think they would be happy. I mean, I think they'd be fine. They've been up there before. We've eaten up there. We've gone up. We've listened to music. So if you go up there and you just listen to music and eat the food, it's fine. Unfortunately, we've got everybody mic'd. Like, we have microphones on all of the staff. Mm-hmm. And so if you are listening to people who don't know that they are being listened to, sometimes they have conversations that maybe you shouldn't be listening to. And I tune it out because I don't, I'm used to it. So I'm used to having it. I'm too nosy.
I am too nosy to tune it out. I'm going to be like, wait, who said that?
Well, I have a whole bunch of notes on everybody because I sat at the bar. I've sat at the bar all last week going, so who does this and who does this and who would you think would do this and who would, and they answered all my questions, and I'm like, okay, thank you very much. So I know who cries, I know who fights, I know who's depressed, I know who stirs up the problems. I have my character analysis done already.
Wow.
Now I get to play. So we'll see how it goes.
I can't wait.
Yeah. So
I'm excited.
I know. So I'll send you some behind the scenes pictures. I've got some of those. We're going to slowly start releasing those. We have a website done already. I don't know if I sent it to you. It's called The Good Springs. No,
I just got the YouTube stuff. I haven't gotten anything else.
Okay, I think there's a Facebook page. Is there a Facebook page for the Good Springs? If anybody listening wants to follow it, you can. There's nothing on it yet, but we're gonna start putting stuff on there. just to let people know what we're doing and what we're up to, and then when everything gets released, it will be. My favorite part of is that it's about 20 degrees cooler up there. And at nighttime when the sun goes down, it's really nice. Really, really nice.
Is that because it's up in the mountains?
I think, what did I say the elevation was yesterday? 3,000 feet? Or was it more than that? Good Springs. Let me see here. Good Springs, Nevada. Elevation. Okay, it is 3,717 feet. So you're up, whereas where we are in Las Vegas is 2,000 feet. So there's a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a big difference.
They get snow. Like I didn't believe them, but they showed me pictures, and they get snow every year. So they're at a good elevation.
Yeah.
There will be pictures of snow. And I'm very happy. I'm all for that. We're gonna film in the snow. We're gonna do that. That'll be fun. Do some sand snowmen. Because I'm pretty sure
you know what?
they don't get
wanted to
enough
ask
snow
you-
for that. But
I wanted to ask you about that picture that I posted a while ago, and it had all the light poles were down on the strip.
Oh,
You
yeah,
said
okay.
it's a windstorm. Did that actually happen?
yes,
It did.
that street was that I think it was Flamingo. Was it Flamingo or Tropicana, Aaron? Where the wind went up. Tropicana. So in Vegas, there's the strip goes this way, and then there's the main streets leading up to the strip, and across the strip all go this way. So that was one. The wind must have come in and then gone up the street, just like a funnel, just went up the street. And when it went up the street, it just took everything with it. It knocked over all the poles and everything when it went up there. Damnedest thing I've ever seen.
I really thought it was AI.
No,
I've never seen
That
all
actually
the
did
poles
happen.
bend
Yep.
in the same spot, basically.
Yeah.
I was like, this looks like something you would see on a Marvel, comic or movie or something. Like,
Yeah.
really?
No,
I really
that
thought
was
it was
real.
AI.
That was real. Yeah. We drove over
Wow.
there because we went to Sam's Club or something, and it's just it's another block up, and it was all blocked off. You could go past it, but if you looked in either direction on Tropicana, it both directions, the telephone poles were all down, and they were working on everything. So I don't know where it came from. We didn't lose power, but a couple blocks away from us, they did, and they were out of power for about 6 hours. Other than that, I mean, it was windy, but I didn't think it was that bad. I really didn't. Not where we were, and we're on the same elevation, and if you look at city blocks, we are desert in, I guess it's like 3 main streets over. So it's not that far, but we didn't get anything over here at all. Obviously,
Really?
we did, but not enough to lose power or anything like that. Yeah,
Wow.
but it was
Yeah,
true.
that was crazy.
I have seen photos though that people on TikTok, and on social media, that people were trying to pass off as Las Vegas, and they
Yeah.
were definitely not Las Vegas. Like there was no flooding. There's no. Some of the pictures just looked really weird, and people were calling them out. So I don't know why they did that, but that one that you're talking about, that was true. That did actually happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, because I got a phone call from my parents too saying, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're fine. Why?" And they're like, "Have you not seen this?" I'm like, "Oh, wow. I didn't know that happened." Yeah. So, but other parts of the city, they didn't get anything either. So I don't know. I don't know.
That is so crazy.
Yeah. Because usually we don't get weather. I mean, we get hot.
You
That's
get
it.
heat and snow. That's it. You
No,
don't
we
get,
don't. We don't even get the snow. That's in the areas of the city where you pay extra for the weather package. We don't pay for that down here. We get just the basic package here. It's just hot and cold. We do get cold, so we get hot and cold. That's it.
You get rain.
No, everybody else does, but not in our neighborhood. No,
Wait, I don't understand. You don't get rain?
not in our neighborhood. We don't pay for it. You have to pay more taxes to get the rain. That's in other neighborhoods, not our neighborhood.
Wait,
You can look at a map, hand to God. You can look at a map of a weather map of when the weather is coming in. You get a warning. So we're all excited. We're like, oh, we're going to get rain today. We're going to get rain today. Yay. So we look at the warning and it brings up a map. And on the map, it shows you, the colored parts where it's moving towards, and it shows you. If you look at the map of Las Vegas, when those clouds are coming in, they will come in and then they will split. And they will literally go around the part of the city that I live in. We get nothing. 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 Ever. I know. Don't hurt yourself thinking about it too much, really. It's okay. We just don't get it. We get nothing. That's why everybody in my neighborhood, we don't have a front lawn. We have
I was going to ask
dirt.
you, how does anything grow if you never ever get rain? Like, do you not have grass and
No, we don't. Well,
do you have cacti or do you have?
We
palm
don't have.
trees?
There's no grass in our neighborhood. Oh, there is. There is. One, I think 2 houses down, they have a front yard that has grass in it. But, God. I'm not reading it, Robert. I'm looking at a picture of my front yard right now. And we've got a big palm tree in the middle of our front yard, but around it is rocks.
So you guys don't have grass, you have gravel?
Yes. And then we have some big shrubs, but we have you have the watering system, like the underground watering system that just, you know what I mean? You don't know what I mean? The sprinkler system.
Really?
It goes it's sort of underneath everything, so you don't see it. You don't have to go out and water it. You just turn it on. So everything, we do have plants in the neighborhood and everything, but and trees, but no lawns. Nobody has any lawns. Not in my neighborhood. Now, if you go to other neighborhoods, yes, but not in my neighborhood. No.
You've got to take a picture of your yard for me.
I
gotta see the no grass. I've never seen that before.
Really? You know what? I'm gonna get my ring.
I've never I mean I've no.
It's okay. It's okay. Here, look. I'm gonna send you a picture right now of a live shot of my front yard from the ring. Okay.
Oh, here, I got a shot. I'll send it right
You're gonna send it right now?
now.
Okay. Well, that's
I'll just send it to her.
okay. Yeah. Okay. Aaron's sending you a picture. It's called xeriscaping, and it's good for the environment. Yeah. And then our backyard is all patio. Like, it's all cement patio with a pool. That's it.
How is not having any grass good for the
Because you don't have to use water. You don't use as much water. If we all had lawns, because we don't have rain in our neighborhood.
Oh yeah, right.
It costs a lot of money
yeah,
to.
yeah,
We would have to water our lawns so much that we would use extra water. So in the neighborhoods where we don't get as much rain as other people, they just took the lawn out.
Your palm tree looks like a giant pineapple. That's so cool. Look, what do you say, Mom? That's her house. That's her yard. That is so cool. It looks like a giant pineapple.
Well, it's bigger now, but yeah.
Look what he posted. You're talking about a giant.
I
Hopefully
love
they
that.
are not my pictures. No, Robert, they're not your pictures. Crazy.
You really don't have any grass.
No, we really don't.
They don't have grass, Ryan, because it doesn't rain where they live. Could you imagine never having rain?
Well, I mean, we see it. It rains around us.
They see the rain, but they don't experience it.
Yeah, no. We have to
Why
go.
are you in my shot? Go away.
Hi, Ryan. Bye, Ryan.
See how he just snuck on up in there?
He did. He wants to be your co-host.
You know? That is
Yeah.
so cool. I love this pineapple tree.
So it has snowed here in Vegas, like in the valley, but it snowed a couple years ago. It snowed, and I was so pissed because it snowed like 2 blocks away and it stopped. I was like, "Are you serious? Are you kidding me right now?" That was my first thought. Definitely, it does look like a pineapple, especially now because it's bigger. It's grown bigger. But yeah, it's.
That is the coolest. No, let me ask you something. Do you have to trim your tree to make it look like this?
Yes, Aaron goes out. I mean, we've had people show up at the house, and you know, for $75 they'll come and they'll do it for us. But we bought a special saw, so you just go. It's actually Aaron likes doing it. He thinks it's fun. He just goes out and just takes the bottom
Good
one
job,
off.
Aaron.
So yeah.
I bet that's cool at Christmas time. You put Christmas lights in it.
We do, but we have to be careful how we put them on, because if you put Christmas lights on wrong on a palm tree, it doesn't look right.
Yeah, that's true. I know.
Yeah.
I've experienced that
Yeah,
in Florida.
Yeah. It looks
Everybody
very
can-
wrong. Yeah. So,
I mean, but y'all really don't have any grass.
no. Nope, we don't. It's actually a lot easier because I hate mowing the lawn, and now we don't have to worry about it.
I am zooming in trying to find just a shred of grass, like a patch.
Nope, because
Somewhere.
I go out there and I pull them all out. Here's the.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What is Robert saying?
I don't know what he's saying. Upside down pineapple. Nope, it is not an upside down pineapple. Here, I'm sending you one now.
I just need to know what's going on tonight because my
There.
family has never interrupted our podcast.
No, they haven't. They've been
And
pretty good.
tonight, Lauren has come in here.
Yep.
Aaron has come in here. My husband just left out of here.
Really?
And then Ryan.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Ryan comes in here.
I know. They're all nosy. They don't want to know what you're doing.
I'm so glad we're not talking about anything crazy
Right?
tonight.
Right? This is a pretty tame. This is a pretty boring one considered.
Very, very tame. Very,
Yeah.
very tame tonight.
Yeah, it is.
I love this tree.
That's what it looks like now. That's like that. That's from the Ring camera right now.
I love this tree. If I had a palm tree in my yard, I would want it to look like this.
There's a name for it. I'll have to look it up because I don't know. There's an echo, Aaron, in my.
That's on Lynn's side.
Is it on your side, Lynn?
Nope.
No, it's not on her side.
Oh, I don't know where it came from.
Don't forget you, Robert.
Don't forget me. Yeah, we won't forget. We can't forget you, Robert. For reals. I came in there too. Well, I read it.
You came in where?
I don't.
Don't say those words.
Don't. Nope.
You're gonna encourage them.
Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. I'm not gonna bite. I'm not falling for that.
No.
No. No. So what time is it? Oh, 7:30. We've been doing pretty well.
It's 10:30.
Maybe everybody wants you to do something. Are you supposed to be doing something? No? Okay.
No. They're just for some reason the whole house is wide awake. Normally at this time of night they're all like settled in their rooms watching television if they're not asleep.
Does everyone
Tonight-
have a television in their room then?
Everybody does, yes.
Do you have a television in your room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We've never had one in our room.
When we were younger, we didn't. When we were newlyweds,
You
we
didn't?
didn't.
No.
No.
But now you do.
After a while, having kids, we put a television in our room
Okay.
to keep them entertained after a while. So, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's like tonight they're just all wide awake and roaming the house.
Is there a full moon?
I'm all the way on the other side of the house. Like I'm basically in the east wing. they're usually all on the other side. And they're just all venturing over here, peeping in, trying to see what's going on. And
Is it a full moon?
it might
Is
be.
it
I
a full
don't know.
moon tonight? I thought it was a couple nights ago.
It was one a couple of nights ago. Whatever it is, they need to go. They need to go to bed. They need to go.
Go away.
This is my time.
You know
and
what?
They're encroaching on it.
I've had to stay up until I don't know if you do this as well. Maybe it's just me, but I think it's moms of more than if you have like maybe 2 or more kids. You stay up. You have to have that downtime before you go to
Yes.
sleep, right? So especially I think if you work out of your house or if you
Yep.
run your own business in any way, you're an entrepreneur or something, because you're always, even when you're at home, you're still working. And then you've got kids, so you're dealing with that. You're just dealing with all these different things. And when the kids were little, it was okay because they would go, they would go to school. I could do what I had to do, and then when they were home from school, it was time for them, and then they would go to their room at 8:00. That was a rule. Like 8:00, go to your room. I'm done. We're finished. I don't care if you go to sleep. You don't have to go to sleep, but you have to go to your room and be quiet. You need quiet time. You need a TV in a room. You want to lay some pipe and kid. Shit. I fall for it every time. Every time. Every time. I'm not reading it. Stop putting that up there, Aaron. Anyway, I have to have that quiet time just for me before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Just for
Me too.
me, like that time where I can breathe, and it's just, just shake off everything that's happened, all the drama, whatever's going on, and just do whatever it is. If you want to watch a movie or you want to watch a quick TV show or read a book or just relax, right? At least, like, I don't know, sometimes it only takes a half hour, sometimes an hour, and I'm good, I'm relaxed, I can go to bed and everything like that. My kids are not going to sleep. It's like they know I'm still awake and I'm not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't seen them all day because they've been doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden they have questions. They want to know something. They want to know what I'm doing. Why are you doing this? Why are you sitting in here by yourself? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you blah, blah, blah? And usually, you know what it is? It's usually right after I've taken an edible and I am I am not in the mood to be having a conversation with one of my kids. Because I'm trying. And you know what's funny is I know I'm not the only one. I know I've talked to other moms and they will say the same thing. It's either they've had, they've had a couple cocktails because they want to wind down. They've had some wine. They've taken an edible. They've done whatever it is that we do that we need to do to just decompress, especially when you're going through either perimenopause or menopause.
Yeah.
You need, because it actually helps with I've noticed the more relaxed I am, the less hot flashes I get, and the more comfortable I am. So it's kind of important that I do that, especially before I go to sleep. I need to just be relaxed so that I can go to sleep. Every night, I swear to God, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it, because it means that I then have to stay up extra late because I
Right.
still have to have that
You
time.
still have to have that time. Yeah. So,
So
you got
I'm-
to start the ritual all over again once they're
Right?
done with whatever it is they're doing. Yeah.
You and I are night owls. Yes, I'm a night person. So the quiet time needs to be at night. Exactly. I'm not getting up early in the morning so I can have my quiet time in the morning. That's
No.
ridiculous. It's never
No.
going to happen.
But my husband does. He has his quiet
She's gonna
time.
keep a
He
cast
gets up
iron
at 4
pan.
a.m.
So, but does your husband respect that quiet time too?
Normally he sleep. So yes.
Well, yeah,
Yes,
Aaron's
he does.
usually editing or doing something. Yeah. So, I mean, Aaron, he knows me. He knows, this is Raquel's quiet time. She needs to decompress. And it keeps me happy. It's like my time. Sex makes you sleep better. I'm not talking about that, Robert, and that doesn't have to be before you go to bed. What's wrong with you? Jesus. Dude. I'm talking about before I go to bed every night, not that. Anyway, I know it's not just me, but do other people have to stay up after? Like, if you've got your kids constantly coming in and coming in and coming in and coming in, and it's now, like, for me, we'll say it's now 1 a.m. I'm tired now, and I want to go to sleep, but I can't.
No.
Because I still need to have that quiet time.
Yeah.
So what do you say to your kids to get them to piss off without
tell them to
saying
go to
piss
bed.
off?
Oh yeah. No, I do say that. Like, go to bed. Get out my face. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you until the sun comes up. Go away. I tell because they're like, Ryan will come in there and he'll want to just lay right beside me and like, dude, you're not two.
Just hang out with
Yeah.
mommy.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, no, go in your room.
Okay.
Go. No. I just tell them to leave me alone.
Okay, so it's not just me, because I get Rory comes in and he just sits down and he just and I'm just looking at him like, can I help you with something? He's like, no,
Oh
what
my
you doing?
goodness.
I'm like, I'm doing nothing. Why? Well, because I've been doing something all day and I want to do nothing. This is my nothing time.
Yeah.
And you are ruining my nothing time. Please go away. But I'm nope. But I'm nope.
My kids seem to think when I'm on my phone that I am playing a game or I'm not working. I work from my phone. So like
Yes.
on a good day, if I'm in the office, I'll have 2 tablets and my desktop going at the same time. I
Okay.
have my phone. So I'm multitasking. I'm working on like 3 or 4 projects at the same time.
Yeah.
But if they just see me on my phone, they assume, oh, she's not doing anything. She's just on her phone. She must be texting somebody, or she just might be playing a video game, because that's what they do on their phones.
Yeah.
But I am returning emails. I'm sending out invoices. I am creating documents. Like, I'm doing all kinds of things on my phone that they would never think to do. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like, they're like, oh, so you have some downtime we can do. No,
Right?
I don't have downtime. My downtime is when I'm sleeping.
Cut the umbilical cord. Okay.
It has been cut.
It's been cut. It was cut a long time ago. Dried up, went away. They got full belly buttons. Yeah.
I just tell them to go to bed. I and I'm not very nice about it at all. I don't feel like I need to be. I don't need to be nice about that. It's like, go.
I usually say go see your dad. He's in the studio. Go see your
Oh.
dad. He's in the studio. His dad gone to bed? Yeah, he went to bed. Go talk to him. Because why are you? I don't know. I don't know. Why are they not bothering him?
My kids never
He went to
bother
bed. Oh,
my
okay.
husband.
Nope.
They never go to him for anything.
Nope.
They will bypass him and come straight to me every single time. And I'm like, did you pass your dad? Isn't he
Yeah.
just sitting? And they're like, oh yeah, well you need to go ask him. Like, really?
Unless, of course, he says, go ask your mother, which Aaron knows not to do that after a certain hour. He's like, yeah, don't do that. Because I will come in here. You don't want me coming in here. If I come in here to Aaron, did you just tell him to come in and see me? Yeah. Okay. We're going to have words. It's not going to end well. Don't do that. Dude. Well, he's sitting there not doing and he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
He's hiding in here from the kids so they don't bug him.
I've even tried to hide in my car.
Oh, I
I'll
haven't
sit in the
tried that.
car.
I haven't tried that. I should do
Oh
that.
yeah, I'll sit in the car, but they see me pull up on the security cameras,
Oh.
and they'll come bolting out the front door.
Really?
Yeah, and they stand at the window until I let the window down.
Like little puppies. Like, hi.
And I'm like, can I
Mom!
get out the car? Like, let me get out the car. You're right, Robert. We do have all the answers
do.
except for what we feel like eating. And normally, if we don't know what we want to eat, that just means we don't want to cook and we don't want to be responsible for whatever somebody else wants to eat. Because we probably could just eat a bowl of cereal and be happy.
Yep. And don't take me to a place. When I say that, don't take me to a place where I have to get my own food, like a buffet.
No buffets.
Don't do
No
that.
buffets. No.
Don't do that because I
One
can do that at
serve.
home. I want to sit and I want somebody to bring me the stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to do it myself at all. Thank you.
When I
very
ask my
much.
husband what he wants to eat, if we're going out to dinner, and I said, well, what do you feel like eating? If he says he doesn't know, I take him to a place that has a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're going to find something on the menu. If you want a hamburger, if you want
Yeah.
some pasta, if you want some seafood, like they're going to have something
Yeah.
on that menu
Yeah.
that you can have.
Yeah.
Like, why is that so hard for men to do? Why can't they just say, okay, well, we'll just go to a restaurant that offers a little bit of everything?
Well, exactly. So when I say I don't know what I want, then that's where I probably take me to a place where I can have access to many different
Yeah.
things. I can find something on just
Absolutely.
about any menu. So whatever it is that
Yep.
you want, that's fine. But if I say I don't know what I want, but I don't want, and I say I don't want Mexican food, I don't want Indian food, then don't take me to
Those
a
places.
Mexican restaurant or an Indian restaurant. Take me somewhere
Yeah.
else. That's not
Yeah.
hard to do, especially here in Vegas. There are a lot of places here. There's a lot of places. I missed that on purpose, Robert. I wasn't even going to read that one. I have no idea what that one said. Aaron, what'd that one say? The last one that went up.
Something about Ojo's Locos and Tilted Kilt. Yeah.
Wait, they still have the tilted kilt? Wow. And Hooters? I thought Hooters
Yeah.
went out of business.
They have Hooters. Y'all don't have a Hooters?
We have one here. They had one in Laredo. I just thought it went away. I didn't know they had the tilted kilt though. The
They have good fried pickles.
at the tilted kilt
No, Hooters.
Hooters. They have good food. I don't mind going to Hooters.
I have
Doesn't
not. We
bother
don't
me.
have a tilted kilt here. We don't. Have
No. Is there one here in Las Vegas, Aaron? Tilted. There is one here?
that. What is that? Irish food?
I think it's supposed to be pub food, and they wear really, really short kilts. Let's go to that place where you eat off the naked women.
Is it guys wearing kilts?
No.
Because if it's a girl wearing a kilt, isn't that just a skirt?
These are really
A plaid
short.
skirt?
These are really short. Like these are
Yeah, but it's like a skirt if it's a girl. It's
yes.
a kilt if it's a guy wearing it, right?
It's a kilt if it's a woman wearing it as well, but it has to be a certain length. So yes, you're right. Yes, it is. It's not a kilt when it's that short. It's just a little piece of fabric.
Plaid.
It's a plaid fabric, yes, with a very tight little shirt on. But the food was good. It's pub food. So it was good food. But I mean, if you're going for the skirts and if you're a leg man, I suppose that's where you go. I don't know if Robert's a leg man or I don't know. Aaron's a butt man. So yeah, I've laughed at many women who have flaunted their cleavage in his face, and I just laugh. I'm like, dude, you're wasting your time. He's not a breast man. He's not a breast man, so you can put those away. It's okay. Put him away. He doesn't mind them. I'm sure you don't.
That is funny.
All right. So what else do we have coming up this week? Aaron, anything in particular? I'm a woman, man. Yes, you are, Robert. I'm sure your girlfriend appreciates that. When are you getting married, Robert?
He's already married to his job.
How many kids do you have now and not married? Robert.
Oh my goodness.
I know. He won't put a ring on it. He just won't.
She might not want him to.
I don't think she does. I don't think she does. I think that's the problem. Maybe he keeps asking and she keeps saying no. Maybe that's the problem. We told him to come to Vegas. We'll take him through a drive-through. I would like to do that. And Aaron and I have told Aaron that already, so it's not a surprise to him. I would like to do a drive-through wedding, I think, because that fascinates me. And you can get married in a drive-through?
It actually says 3. I don't know, like
3 children? Yes. I know, but why is there no ring on his girlfriend's finger? Anyway, they have a drive-through here where you can get married in a drive-through. And I think I'd like to do that.
You want to renew your vows?
As soon as you're married, you get divorced. Well, only if you marry the wrong person. That's not a very good answer, Robert. I'm sorry, I won't accept that. That's not acceptable. Try again. I think we've talked about renewing our vows. Our 25th probably would have been a good time to do it. So now I guess maybe we wait for our 30th, maybe. See what's going on.
And you drive through, and then like you do your vows through a drive-through window, or
Yeah. Yeah, like ordering a burger.
no.
Yes. That's why I want to do it, because I want to see, like, is this legit? I don't know. I don't know. We did renew our vows here on our honeymoon. And we went to the church, the chapel that we renewed our vows at 26 years ago. Actually, this month, 26 years. Because we were married in March, but we didn't take our honeymoon until July. And we came to Vegas for 2 weeks, and we renewed our vows. The chapel used to be on the Strip, but now it has been removed, and it was taken and put at the Heritage Museum. So you can still go see it. So instead of, I guess...
It's a historical...
Yeah. Aaron, where was it located? It was down by Circus, wasn't it?
What made it historical? Did like a lot of celebrities get married there? Or
Yes,
something?
a lot of famous people got married there, and because it was one of the original ones on the Strip. But then I guess they built, I think it used to be in the place, and I could be wrong, where the Fountain Blue is now. Is that right, Aaron? Around that area. So there's a big hotel casino there now. So when they were getting ready to build that, they had to get rid of whatever was there. And instead of destroying it, they picked it up and they moved it to the historic museum. The wedding chapel, yes. It was just the wedding chapel. Yeah. It was a really cute little place. I don't know if they'd let us renew our vows there.
Movies.
You probably have seen it in movies. There is a whole row of little tiny chapels. It's really cool. If you ever did anything in the wedding industry, it's really kind of cool to go down there. In the arts district, there's a whole row of. That's it. That's the one. Is that
That's
it?
cute.
That's not it, Aaron. Is that it? Oh, where's the gazebo? There used to be a gazebo.
Is that a man or a statue?
I think that's a man walking down the street or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's in an odd spot.
Yeah, he is. He's in a weird spot. That was a better wedding than our original one. Believe it or not. We our original one was just it was done by a Mormon. Okay, so this is how my life works. Our wedding was in a Mormon chapel. Good night,
Good night,
Robert.
Robert.
Our wedding was in a Mormon chapel and the priest was a Mormon priest, but he was also a justice of the a justice of the peace. And so when we got married, our families were having issues. And so I did not want to go and talk to a Catholic priest about what was going on in our life. I didn't want to talk to anybody, and certainly not a Catholic priest. And so
Definitely the same place.
we ended up. It was still important to me that I had my wedding in a church.
This isn't moved.
Oh, okay. Hang on. This is the church now at the the Heritage Museum in Henderson.
Yeah. That's really nice.
Yeah. It's a really cute little chapel.
That's really nice. Yeah.
So Aaron's mother worked for this man who was a Mormon priest, but also a justice of the priest. And when he heard that we were getting married, but we didn't have anywhere to get married, and we were going to just have it outside. We were just going to have an outside wedding. But he knew that it was important to me to have it in a church. He said, "Would you mind if it was in a Mormon church and not a Catholic one?" And I said, "Well, I mean, it's still a church, right? It doesn't bother me. It's still a church. I don't think God cares." So we had our wedding. Our first wedding was in a Mormon church, said by a Mormon priest, but it was just a standard. Do you take this man to be your lawful? Very standard, very quick, very simple. You just had to say yes or no, sign some papers, and you were done. We didn't know most of the people at our own wedding. It was mostly Aaron's family's business associates, and that was it. There was 150 people, and I think I knew maybe 3. So when we came to Vegas, I said to Aaron, it would be really nice if we said our vows, like actual vows. I wanted to say my vows. I wanted to actually say the vows instead of just saying yes. Like, it didn't seem real when I just said yes. So we found the little chapel, and we renewed our vows, just the two of us. And then we went out to a really nice dinner on the Strip, and then we watched the show at the Bellagio, and we stayed at one of the we had a timeshare on the Strip, and they had a pool on the roof. So we went and we went for a swim, and we sat up on the edge of the roof with champagne and watched people on the Strip and everything. It was great. It was probably the best wedding I've ever been to. There was no fuss. There was nobody telling me how to do it, when to do it, what I was supposed to wear. I bought just a regular white sundress that I wore, and, you know, it was very casual, and it was nice, and it was just for us, which I think weddings should be. But now, you know as well as I do, that usually now when people get married, it's more about the
Nice.
ceremony and not so much about the marriage, right? So we focus a little bit more on the marriage than the wedding at that point. So, yeah. What are you doing, Aaron? Oh, okay. You okay, Lynn? Uh-oh. Lynn. I lost her.
I'm trying to.
What?
I want people to get back to.
Maybe it's time to end the show.
Yeah. What is she doing? What's going on?
We're at 2 hours.
I'm frozen.
You are frozen. You were frozen. You're not frozen anymore.
I'm frozen.
Not anymore.
I look like I'm scared.
Where did she go? Okay. All right. I don't know if anybody's still listening or not, but I seem to have lost Lynn. There she is. There you are. You ready? You still there? You okay? Lynn?
Not again.
She is.
Well, it was a good show.
Well, hang on a second. Okay.
It's just you now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, I'm gonna sign off because I don't know what happened to Lynn. She seems to have disappeared. She froze for a minute and then she just disappeared. So I am going to say goodnight and goodbye. If you haven't, please go and like our pages on social media. We are on YouTube under Midlife Mischief. We are on TikTok under my name, Raquel Elikis, and Lynn also has a page, Lynn Dula. And I think all of her different handles are on her Facebook page. What was that? Good night, Rena. I will send you a message. I have some photos to send to you. And Instagram, I am Raquel Kearney Elikis, and Lynn is Lynn Dula on that as well. I'm Bubblegum Dreams, I want to say, is her handle on Instagram, but I'm not sure. So just look up, if you're searching, look up Lynn Dula. But we do have an Instagram page. If you can't find any of those, go to Go Live Vegas, and all of that information is on Go Live Vegas. I will post everything on Midlife Mischief Facebook page. If you haven't liked and followed that, please do that. Go to TikTok and follow. Go to YouTube and follow. It does make a difference for us, so I would appreciate it greatly. Otherwise, have yourselves a good week. And we will see you maybe during the week if we do a live stream at some point. Otherwise, have yourselves a good night and a good week. We will talk to you later. Good night, Lynn.